fantastic rock guitar Jeff Beck died at the age of 78. Jeff Beck, the famous and inventive rock guitarist from London, died on Tuesday at a hospital near his home in Riverhall, East Sussex, in southern England. Beck suddenly contracted bacterial meningitis and peacefully went away, according to a Facebook post on Wednesday. He was 78 years old at the time. As one of several guitarists who rose to international popularity during the British invasion of the mid-1960s and beyond, Beck developed a plethora of distinct sounds and honed his own playing techniques as he moved through various musical genres and styles throughout the decades. Beck has been named one of the best guitarists of all time on numerous occasions. A Rolling Stone panel of outstanding guitarists and music experts ranked Jeff Beck fifth, after Keith Richards, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, and Jimi Hendrix. Beck has been dubbed a guitarist's guitarist due to his painstaking approach to playing, and the fact that he inspired so many other notable guitarists during his lifetime. According to Rolling Stone, he is one of the most influential lead guitarists in rock. Jeff Beck is perhaps best remembered for his 20-month stint as guitarist with the legendary English rock band the Yardbirds. He joined the band just days after Eric Clapton left in March 1965 because of differences about the band's direction. Beck's impact was instantly apparent on the band's second album For Your Love, which has 3 tracks with his guitar work and 7 with Clapton's. In contrast to Clapton's rigid dedication to American blues, Beck preferred and encouraged the Yardbirds to experiment with other sounds and inspirations. With most British bands of the time moving away from the pop sounds of Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, Little Richard, and Chuck Berry and toward an eclectic blend, Beck offered a strong blues foundation combined with rockabilly, as well as Indian and Middle Eastern musical influences. Beck's lead guitar playing had reached new heights by the time of the Yardbirds' self-titled third album in 1966, which became semi-officially known as Roger the Engineer. Beck's stinging licks and darting leads on songs like Shapes of Things and Over Under Sideways Down gave an expanded quality to the music that helped indicate the emerging psychedelic rock revolution, according to the New York Times on Wednesday. Despite the fact that his time with the Yardbirds ended contentiously following a U.S. tour in 1966, every day was a hurricane in the Yardbirds, he later said. Beck continued experimenting with and mastering the technology of the electric guitar. Beck employed devices like the whammy bar, wah-wah pedal, fuzzbox, feedback, and distortion to expand the range of expression of the instrument like virtually no one else when he launched a solo career. He also invented specific fingering methods for both hands, including as hammer-ons, thumb plucks, string bends, and harmonics, which made the guitar sound like a human voice at times. In 1967, he founded the Jeff Beck Group, which featured Rod Stewart on vocals, Ronnie Wood on rhythm guitar, and several bass players and drummers throughout the next few years. The Yardbirds spawned 3 of the most recognized guitarists in rock music history: Clapton, Page, and Beck. Beck, unlike the first 2, never reached widespread popularity. While rock music superstardom is the product of an unpredictable mix of corporate support, circumstances, timing, and luck, it appears that Beck made a deliberate decision to go in a route with no assurance of economic or mainstream success. By steering his solo career toward jazz fusion, guitar rock, and entirely instrumental projects, Beck was able to develop without the elements, particularly vocals, that so much mainstream radio play music relied on. First and foremost, Waters added, Beck is extraordinarily technically gifted in ways that the rest of us can't even begin to imagine. He does, however, have excellent pitch. It's quite amazing to listen to when you play a harmonic and then a melody on a whammy bar. He has the same fantastic technique as Yehudi Menuhin or any great classical performer, since the way Jeff plays the guitar is similar to the way any great violinist plays it because the intonation is so flawless and incredible.